Funny face, I said it a long time that never marry a man who has divorced the wife and has not gone through counseling. What this baby mama is facing, and I feel disgrace. The reason I say the father of the girl should shut up is because nobody should release your daughter to any human being, including myself, if she's not a wife. Okay. We could have been here. You better know. Not Vanessa. You're going to talk. Counselors. Counselors. There are people who come to talk. Yes, so, they are not counselors. No, she's not a counselor.
Say it again.
She's a mental expressing person because of the warfare. She's not a counselor. Because I know circumstances when somebody bring abuse to me, Judge Lutro, a professional counselor, and I will call your husband, me, Judge Lutro. Then you come and say, funny face here.
Police station straight.
If you go for medical report, and I'm going to work on you so that you get out of the pain, but you have to report this incident. I want to hear that your husband is arrested. So and come some about how to pay maybe amiku that China to connect with then or the me hand on oh that's it. Young Casa, then I'm going to work on you. But you don't entertain the person. No, me sharing funny face audio. Say umbra, that's why I'm a bar. I don't know I'm a bar. No dating me man back. But your father say mommy, not funny face dating.
Now some of my way work on your council. You are saying it on record.
It's a loose dog.
Mommy cause you in cattle.
Why did you family?
Let's go for a quick break. We'll be right back. I'm still here with Counselor Licious.
What's it here? What is it? Kenya Monte. What's it? Tower. Who shall Facebook? Who shall TV Africa? Branch out in the field. I'm watching. Real, so I don't copra. Now so now what? Chimie,
eh, Pakusila.
Mujimie sa.
Mujimie no.
Aya, utu diaketia. It is better for you to be lying in your mother's porch than to go and live with a guy who is not married to you and you are living there. But how do you leave your daughter? See Vanessa.
Very beautiful. But Counselor T. Vanessa.
Then you come on.
Because she's going through a lot.
But who says she's not going through a lot?
She's going through a lot. Nia funny face.
Hello. Oh, my boo,
but now you see,
putting
our relationship on social media.
Your relationship should be on social media because you are a celebrated person.
So it's okay.
There's nothing wrong with it. Are you not married?
I am.
Why are you afraid to put your husband on social media?
I'm not afraid, but it's my private life.
There's nothing called private in marriage. Under the cap 127 in the law.
You are out there.
Hello.
But then my kids, my husband.
Please. The law. There is no law.
What they don't know, people can't.
No. There's no law in this country or in the world. That's stop. Who cares about law?
My family is my family. Listen, when you come closer to my family,
you don't have a family.
Hello.
You don't have a family.
I do have a family. When you come closer to my family,
you don't have a family. You don't have a family.
What you
don't say that again.
Don't
say that again. You don't have a
family. And my children.
You know that you are celebrated.
Yes.
We're in this country. Men come on y'all. When Eben and the other people had accident, the announcement was made like one human being, 4 Chinese. Did you hear the announcement? Where? In this country, even on TV Africa, it happened to us. It's affected our show. Because one human being and 4 Chinese are there. What makes the rest 4 Chinese? Ebony was the eye and the voice of the nation. So when you are celebrated, Ghana have a flag now half because ex-president one is maybe to a car bomb and Hubert. Car bomb got your beard. Oh, now the end the for the other. You sure no more credit to this one. Now there's your So you see, one of the things you have not learned is that when you are a public figure, you are that. You are what?
Figure.
What's it?
Figure.
Me call night school. Me I didn't attend night school. Me this is more movie JSS. I'm call night school. Me see when you are a public figure. You go there. You didn't see. Me funny face.
Yes.
Me funny face.
Stop this funny face thing on me. Counselor really die now.
You are all part of his life because if you could have reported his abuse, this time you have solved it.
People will take this thing serious.
But should they take this as a lie? What is anything they write is he a lie? When people write things, is he a lie?
Of course, I say no motion in the air.
So all the things you come and gossip about is it true?
No, wait.
Wait.
It's gossip.
So I'm also gossiping.
Oh, but
I'm also gossiping.
I don't know you to be a gossip.
Me.
Maybe don't tell me the company.
Me too, I'm a gossiper. I just became a gossiper. And what I'm saying is that listen carefully.
On my matter.
Yes, in this your case, where you have been able to testify that your friend,
your
friend,
I know of her.
That
minimum no.
Say she was one time a tasteful meat for funny face that way. You know that?
I don't know that.
Okay. With funny face, they tell what the answer is. Who need your pen?
Hey, no, I think the funny face. Hey, me pacho. I
can't be useful and stop becoming useless. Obviously, if you are useless on Yahoo, you are being used, but less. Useful, you are being used, not in full. Be used in full. How can Vanessa mother say, "Born how you and be useful now no more"? And Bunny say now, "Jao say," and the man comedian. Funny face.
No comedian.
What's it?
Comedian on Yenipa.
What's up, Miaka?
Funny face.
Comedian. How do you allow your daughter, who is a gold mine, or buy us in two years, get you what your mouth for pay? She guess you cry with the Miss Bello, get what I say? Tracy, Efiamo, Omo Kenya, and two again you create, Omo media is naturally given by God for mining. Omo Puena,
Hey, hello. You're welcome back. You're still watching the E&L segment. I'm here with Councillor John. Before we went on that break, we're talking about trending issues. But Councillor, let's just go straight to
we are discussing.
We've been talking on
managing
abuse
by in-laws and husbands. And I said it the last time that if you are talking about this, women hear me. You only have an in-law when you are married. So even Vanessa, going to live with funny face mother, she should shut up.
Okay.
Know that if you go through anything in the hands of an in-law, you are the one I'm addressing. So those of you doing talking jolly, Ayenashi, Asana, Emokokura, Nuson, now Bonde, you are doing a shower in disguise. And you was American.
Okay.
And last week I said, one of the painful things is that when a man is wicked, he marries you and takes you to his family house.
Not all the time.
Excuse me. Are you here to defend them?
No, but not
give me reasons why not all the time.
Because Obiwahana only beer like.
So why do you marry a man who cannot provide shelter? Are you serious?
Yeah, but
who the daddy if you are sleeping? Who the Tiana Castle? Now yes, sir, I can't get set.
I never my bro.
Oh, you can't wear a kaka.
No fear.
Some food and I catch them. Say, or don't you? And I'll be a cotton as if you. And you are sharing the kitchen with your mother-in-law. You are sharing the common toilet with your mother and father-in-law. Oh, you may share that. What did you mention about me? Imagine saying, you may share. Nah, but you are telling, hey, you could not go to the now, or two you. Now I see bash toilet. Oh, Boko said, now we're all Jen. Wouldn't you ever see? Now, in your public toilet. So when a man respects a woman, they don't marry you to a family house. They don't. Less wicked men will take you to a family house. And take it or leave it. So we are talking about abuse with in-laws. So we have two forms of in-laws. And in the next 3 minutes, I'm just ending it. Now watch it.
Yeah.
There's an in-law that lives with you. Not because they came to visit.
2 minutes.
Even 2 seconds for a family home. That be 3 home. Listen carefully. There is a mother-in-law who lives with you. Because they came to visit you. Their abuse is manageable. We'll talk about them. There's a mother-in-law that you went to live with. Their abuse is unmanageable. Why? Because they are living in their husband's house. So shut up when they are abusing you.
Okay.
And deal with your husband who is a boy and cannot provide shelter.
Okay.
Do you understand again?
Yes.
Because at the end of the day, the kitchen you are complaining that your mother-in-law and our kitchen. Now, of course, look, there was a time in the nurses' quarters in Kolebu area. One kitchen, nurses may know or 2 ball. Kitchen kitwa. When one the ball? Now we want the ball. And 2 kitchen kitwa will be asked on the ball. If you say next A or do the light.
Okay.
And I want myself to do light or friend. So I went there and asked myself, what is happening? So it's just like you coming to meet your mother-in-law in her husband's house. Okay. And you are complaining about the things going on in her husband's house.
Counselor, I found conversation next week. He found phone number. That's all.
Listen to me. Before you begin to complain that you are being abused by your in-law, look into the lens of life and see if you have a good husband who is sensible and has you as a value on his heart. Not the love this concerned girl, ex-girlfriend of funny face is talking about. 0277 60. I didn't say you are an ex-sex mate. I say ex-girlfriend. Is funny face not a friend? 0277. Show me your friend, show your character. 609 644 0277 609 644. One of the biggest bachelors in Ghana is married today. Freedom to all the girls. You've just lost that young man. Today, he's getting married. Don't ask me who, because he's not your ex-boyfriend. 0277 609 644. I'm waiting. What's that also?
Thank you for coming. Girls, so please don't marry boys. Thank you for watching today's segment. My name is Akosia Teshua, and I had this beautiful conversation with Councillor John, which was keep watching the rest of our programs. Good morning.
Good morning, boy. Fire. So hear it. May go ahead. Hear me. Before you complain about an in-law, I said, no, no. I will find any man who said, I'm here. Only two, only four. Anytime you walk through a process and you think that you are the problem, before you say you are the problem in your marriage, check the record. If your husband respects and really care about what it takes for you to live, he will not go and camp you in a mother's house.
But counselor, sometimes fine. Things happen. You know, financially in your
Let me tell you, it's better for you to go back to your mother's house, your father's house.
But it's for better for worse, not accident.
For better for what?
Worse, not
this accident. Is not worse. This is a lazy husband.
Because counselor,
you don't understand. If a man cannot bounce back early because of the wife, he shall take your bottles from the camera. What is this thing you are wearing covering the camera? If a man cannot bounce back early because of the life of the wife, there's a problem. So don't listen to what Kokonsa girl is saying. What I'm saying is that all of a sudden and God is love it shouldn't last. I'm saying that if your husband is bankrupt, there's problem with him and he can't provide shelter again, it's better for you to go to your mother's house.
So if your husband needs sex already,
what's it there?
If your husband needs sex,
this is where he begins to think. Because your husband knows that your sexual intercourse keeps him going. Because your husband knows that your penetration is what gives him life. And he has not been able to provide a bed for sexual intercourse. He will yearn to look for what it takes. Some women, you don't think.
You don't think, see.
You behave like fools. When God brought Eve, was Adam living on a hill? No. The environment was so conducive.
Yes.
For Eve. So don't marry a man who cannot create a garden for you. Stop these things. Stop these things.
What Eve said, the man has a future, but he said no.
You don't marry future. It is not 1D, 1F. This is not 1 district, 1 factory. What is future?
The future, the man has a vision. A vision.
Have you eaten vision before? Have you used vision to buy food before?
So, can you
your pumps, did you buy it with vision?
So if you are married to a man, something like this has happened. What's that one advice you give to
the first thing is that something like what?
Financial issues, maybe with
and he can't pay rent again.
Yes.
Go to your parents' house.
But don't divorce.
But do you know divorce is easy? Go to your parents' house. And when you go to your parents' house, he has an obligation to feed the children. That's what I was going to tell Funny Face wife. The children are supposed to be taken care of by Funny Face. And she confirmed that Funny Face is taking care of the children. So she shut up. Look, there's a lot you need to teach.
This conversation, me no I agree, baby, but one thing, me no agree because near Obiane, you know, like about and all of that. It's not funny.
It is an order. No, it's an order. It is.
Do you know that one insulting girl?
No, last time mommy said, "Yo, mommy say ampa." Like mother, like daughter. If you give yourself to a boy who is not a son-in-law, and you go and go to such a comedian, why would he insult you? Why would he insult you? I gave you a proverb. If you have corn and a goat comes to eat your corn, do you go and tell the goat's owner, catch your own moanesi? A brona Manhattan, and I meant Tom, and I could tell me benefits. And to one baby ma, make one. Oh, Louis Polemi. Change the position of the corn. Your daughter has been impregnated by somebody, a comedian.
Oh, now why this a comedian?
It's because of you.
Me.
That you refuse to give funnyface access sexually. That is why I'm reminding you that he's a comedian.
He is not your type.
So,
funnyface is not my
because
type.
He's a comedian. Because he's a comedian.
Not because he's a
but
comedian.
What? Why is he not type?
Type.
Tell us why funnyface is not type. You tell us. You.
Okay, now they should go and look for your husband. They see your husband. Then
no, please. Don't bring the husband in this matter. This matter chop hot. We are talking about this girl when she was not married. So why are we bringing the husband?
Funnyface is not my type. I can't
tell us why funnyface is not your type. So that other girls will know why they shouldn't go for him. Tell them why you are saying that
it has nothing to do with Nisubayo.
It is funnyface Subaye. Because
I like Nisubai, but then no, like physically in the car, no. On your type, you know.
You are not repeating yourself. Have you had sex with funnyface to say petty? The ex-wife said he's 2 minutes, and it's true. It's true. When a wife comes and tells him my husband is 2 minutes, no, don't doubt it.
Can be a mission.
And you look say I can be a mission. Or 2 minutes. Who said you say no yourself? Obey me more do.
That's that one.
So obey me more so na take and a good. People CPS ukura obi fa bet maba. Oba no ho ye year. Who release ya obet man. And tell no just say we are good in bed. But funnyface 2 minutes abeka. And to wo see onya utaste no. 2 minutes na wo susu another.
No.
And what makes funnyface not to be what with you?
I want them to take.
You won't talk about it today.
What?
But I'm not talking about him.
No, you say you want what?
You
want them TikTok.
6 packs.
6 packs. And you pay 8.
8 packs.
Hey, yes, I
1, 2, 3.
And you pay more 6 pack.
Tall.
Ghana from go to Facebook when you grow up.
Yeah.
Say a bag. I'm say when you say. Not just that your team knows.
Oh my
God. It's up 6.
Counselor.
What's up 6?
Maybe why?
And I'll take airbag. Don't ever think that when a man loses his business and he can't provide shelter for you and leads you to the mother's house.
It is already completed.
You are better off living in a kiosk with your husband because he has lost touch than going to live with your husband with the mother-in-law.
That's good.
Your mother-in-law is living in the husband's house.
Yeah.
Because of you, ever since you came, I said, next week we'll teach people. You have a sitting room. You cannot go and sit in your mother-in-law's sitting room and cross your nibiami. But you will clean the sitting room. You will wash the curtains. But you cannot entertain visitors in your mother-in-law's house.
Yes.
This is your mother-in-law's husband's house. So when a man respects you, he doesn't take you there. He won't. It's not love. When your husband is with you in the mother-in-law's house and he hates you, can you scream? Can you scream?
To who?
Look, don't let me say things now. I'm saying that if you're watching me and you're going through any form of abuse from an in-law, first and foremost, see what is causing the abuse. Is it because your husband has lost the right to control himself? Is it because your husband is not qualified to be a husband? 6 packs, my foot. They marry a prayer warriors. Because there are 6 packs of community.
No, but you say I'm not for Jimmy to get it.
What you want persist?
It's not your search, Jimmy Sam.
What's it then?
Only be it now.
Well, what did you search?
Yeah.
What did you search?
Yes.
What's on pedal? What did you here? Because you are searching 50 times more bad TV Africa. Only 6 packs of that. It's always has so bad.
It's not send me a view.
It will say and won't pay your search because near fear back. Now say you the way the child you been done. Only 4 years.
I'm sorry.
But you can see here. Who are you money?
Yeah.
As soon as you could chat to her.
Say there.
1 million the pound uku. Na egg bag yan cut down and your 6 pack. Who be done our son our person can. Say one day funny face because on this 6 packs. Funny face you know the supporter a video on the fear in Kramano. Who said you from 6 packs? Na ya yenti na say back home.
Boy.
You think a good husband is the one who has 5 cars in his house? A good husband is the one whose house has a big wall with gravels. But we're stupid men, comedians.
That is what is in funny face.
Erect their male organ. You don't have common sense for direction. Vanessa, every erection needs direction. Adebi ho yanwe entna ho yawija echira ade ne nyansa. Beme yi adebi sei enya ho kwan. Aw hwe ne ex-wife. Oba ogina ho yambisa se wan egina ho. Enye gabi mu type. Get it pon fa no. Oba 10 gramo. Akosia mu de se ba bia edu no. MFS. Obi afa ne sa.
So, but you take a damn good look at me, honey. Me. Your father says,
So what are you pushing?
Mother of
This is for sitting. Remember where you sat is a sitting place of who?
Rosal and Pelly.
Have you seen Rosalind's ass?
Oh yes.
Will you ever compare it to what you're carrying?
No.
Please, it is a
There will be
disgrace
so
to
many.
compare. No, if you are comparing yourself as a donkey or a monkey to an elephant, remember that MPP is still in power. People, I feel hurt, very disgusting to have women allowing men to abuse them and keeping it as love.
Yeah, that's
See Akosia.
craziness.
Stand up, let them see you.
Yes.
By mistake, she's already married.
By mistake.
Yes. How can a beautiful girl like you be walking married? Are you sick? People are using this thing to mine, and you're going to give it to one man.
Yes.
She's mistakenly married. See what she's carrying. Apart the enemy.
Now that really did it.
And then I know better come on this year. Funny face is going through mental disorder. Funny face, I said earlier on that he's depressed. He's not qualified to have anybody at home as a wife. We refuse to listen to the ex-wife. We refuse to listen to what the ex-wife was saying because we think that Funny Face is our children president. Children president, yes, the children love Funny Face. But they love him because this is his outlook. Funny Face, when he comes out, his outlook is attracting children. Tell Funny Face that any boy or any girl who grows by taking care of themselves, they are not qualified husbands. They are wicked to women. If you see a good husband, it's the man who has been raised from childhood as a future husband or a future wife. There's nothing about Funny Face that makes him a husband. All he can do is to produce children. So if you are ready for child baby making machine, give yourself to Funny Face. Vanessa, tell your parents to shut up. What you were supposed to do, they didn't do. But hear me, the law is with you because you have children with this guy. If it's not producing or providing money for antenatal, Vanessa, call me. Funny Face will pay with his Range Rover. The Range Rover, whether it's old or new, or beton, they're saying saying. It's a Bema caught in Brema. It's a Wusu or the Bano, who by Jim. Quasia Bema say, I feel I am. We are Quasiapa, and I say, I feel a womb. Say, hey, 0277 609 644 0277 609 644. Before you complain about your mother-in-law abusing you, I say, remember, you are living in your mother-in-law's husband's house. And as long as you live in her house, she has the right to flatulate anytime. any or sorry tembia did your pen or yeah. What's out to enter sitting room hall? I didn't hear because enya was sitting room. Who any bie not your bony or dog at tower chia may catch yourself on wallow and found cotina was if next week yakasa you bet you say difference room what was if ya difference room was the flower difference room but see idea who I want to me no frame 0277 me call to no mobile send me 609-644. If your partner is disturbing you or threatening to kill you, are you gonna leave him or her, or you will stay till death? When they threaten you, don't stay and say till death do you part. Let him be arrested in a nearby police station. Go to a police station that they will not take bribe, because it's alleged that some police people take bribe. Obi say, well done, counselor. Well done, fire mobile money 0277 609-644. Me, Miss Person, the matter chop hot. Don't carry your beatings to any counselor's house. Remember, when you are abused, you don't go to a counselor's house or a pastor's house. Where do you go to? Police station. Domestic violence unit is there. When you go and they don't treat you well, call me. They will treat you by force because it's your right. I leave you here. That if you go and lie to a doctor that you fell from a staircase, what's your house? It's a hand coop. Okbotu, okbeshi stairs no. Me stairs no okbeshi here. Na molaka. Wana ada no. Kwasebu. Be ma nyana ju so ba wale wa. Ye ngi ni kwasebu. Enti tie me. Ukona be ma no beda. Na wa dwene se wani gi ne ho. Se wo hia be ma ya wo de a. Manisha condom. Manisha condom. Me ma ne nyemu na wo so. And some wa so no. Ya. People go to deliver. They don't come back. People deliver and they are going through CS. There's a cat. Get let's say, Uncle Bisa funny face is cardia acquire surgery from Kolana. Or say about the son and Columbia Numpono. Yaji won then say Sika Cassia be na bakun motion yem Yajin Bibri. Ah Bema see a down money do.
Such a boy.
Me fancy and man can't yanka. Mechiamo. Nyamifa roll screen see ye. On no count me show so say TV Africa, Kwaka, or say if you are not ready to be God, don't impregnate any woman, because the act of pregnancy is divine. Sana President always kind. And Yvonne in can say, if you can't provide diapers, use condom. Where Yvonne can, Fidechi Abua, Nisunkum, a Janon Swap, Nisunkum, funny face, ex-wife, Mimawa Mo, Diania Manehu, like I say, we a funeral. Vanessa, and yet you are born a week, funny face, and fun also be both too. So we make kukrama or anima, and I'll tell what one report to a police station. Say who couldn't kukrama. You think it's a normal thing that your husband will kill a dog? Machimo 0277 609 644. Medamasi.